everyone, Jackie Dane here. You're joining me at a top secret special location here in Manassas, Virginia, where we have secured ourselves a new car, Alex.
Yes.
It's a new project car.
New car. New car time.
It's special. It's interesting. It's cool because it represents another opportunity at redemption.
Yes.
It's revival. Welcome everybody to this is kind of like the TA90 V1. Now this angle looks beautiful, doesn't it? It's a wonderful, wonderful shade of, is it absolute white or something? I can't remember. That might be a different color name. But, and there is a pretty big but, once we get on the other side, you might start seeing it a little bit. She's not in the best of shapes. This one actually met a bit of a tire wall at a VIR, which is why I was able to pick her up for a reasonably okay price. But, and this is the great part, most of what this car needs, we already have off the red car.
Yeah. It's kind of like what we could have done with the V1, but we just didn't have the facility or the parts to do it.
Yes.
This is like the damage is very similar to a V1.
Which is why we're gonna take on this one. Giving up V1 was hurtful, you know, like, Alba and the guys are doing a great job, but I wanted to bring it back, you know? And so when James hit me up about this one, I said, hell yeah, I'm jumping on it. So damage assessment, most of the scratches, the paint, you know, the rubbing, don't worry, they'll come off because this whole car is PPF, which is great because
a lot of glue guns.
Yeah, we don't have to do glue gun. We just peel this off and it'll just all come off.
Beautiful.
Well, first off, headlight.
That's expensive.
It still works, but the lens is really cracked, so that's
flex tape.
Yeah, we might have to do a flex tape job on that because this is kind of expensive to replace. Lower control arm, classic Supra, designed into failure point, so when you hit it, it just breaks that instead of breaking more parts. Hood, there is one little divot, like right here, dent. We might try to pull this out. Yeah, because the rest of the hood is just a little bit scratched up, but like, it'll be fine. That's a cheap $50 part. That's a $20 part. Fender, caved in. Not particularly great.
We have the red ones from the V2.
We do have the red one, so we might do that. Mirror, we're gonna take the one off of V2 again. Door, surprisingly, maybe a few, again, paint chips and marks and shit. And unfortunately, right on the door handle, this is pushed in right here. But it still opens and closes, no problem. So, yeah, it lines up beautifully, so I might even just keep the door and just deal with this dent. Side skirt, we have it in the car. This piece looks fine, it's just scratched up. Now this is kind of the major damage. Very similar to what the V1 had, the rear quarter damage. Dented in, another dent, big ass dent, pretty big dent all the way. This might be the most expensive piece of the repair, I think. Because this whole piece will have to get chopped off, but we'll have friends who can help us out on that. Bumper, really just scratch marks. This thing is a little, this reflector is slightly destroyed, but that's a cheap part. Yeah. We can get a paint matching one. Yeah, this thing was off. We pushed it back in already, so that's fixed. Slight scratches on the rear trunk.
Oh, wing will fix it.
Wait, yeah.
Done.
Yeah, done. Yeah. Suspension-wise, the rear suspension got a couple arms that are screwed up. We're gonna take it all apart. Other than that, interior, airbags all blew out. Yeah. Seatbelt doesn't work. This seat is not working anymore. But the rest of it works. It starts, it runs, it drives. It's totally fixable. It's totally fine. I think this is gonna be really cool. We're gonna have some interest actually on it for people who want to potentially take it off our hands once we've done with repairing it. This project has a lot of possibility with it, and that's what's cool about it, I think. Either I potentially do a quick fix and repair, you know, flip. This car might become one of PhD members' track car in the very near future. This might become our spare parts car. We might sell it, we might not. It might become a lapping car, it might not. It might be a GLTC car for all I know. Customer
experience.
Yes, yes. That would work really well actually, wouldn't it? This might very well be the lapping car, so let's get it back to base and figure out exactly what we can do with it and fix it up from there. Super excited. Backstory. I really wanted either a red or a white Supra to begin with.
That's why you wrecked the first one.
No, shut up. That is not why I wrecked the first one. But now I actually own both a red and a white Supra. Fuck yeah, it's so pretty. Look at it from the pretty side, okay? Look at this. Look at this. I'm hyped. I'm so excited. let's go home. It's a long drive home. 12 hours. Thank you, Alex.
White badge of the Supra and link on your Instagram.
Yes.